truth, and I'm gonna tell it.
Good morning. Let me plug this up. I know it's an early Monday morning, folks. CJ, good to see you. Hey, Lindsay. Yes, that one. That's all that could come to my mind. At Earth. Can y'all believe that Earth? Earthy. There is OG London Girl. I've missed you. I was about to hit you up today. Where have you been? Working. So good to see you, OG. Hey, Shelly. Okie. Hey, Pearl. Yes, ma'am. Give me a minute. Look at here. Earth. Let me find my... I should have waited till I was awake enough. I've had 2 cups of coffee. Earth, bless your heart, girl. Pearl, I'm going to drop this in general so I don't have to go through all that email. Remember last time I sent it to the wrong email? So, hey, Toe Beans. Hey, Vicky. Vicky, what do you think? What the hell? Nature Boy live from prison? Doing karate and singing? Sorry, I gotta go off on. Oh, hon, I'm so sorry. I gotta go off about the... We might watch some of Nature Boy later. I got time today. Hey, Tiny. Good morning, Elle. Let me... There, Elle. I hope that was okay. We talked about it. Good morning, Eliza. Oh, Eliza's up early. Let me download this real quick, y'all. So yesterday, the jerks were back, and we had a good time. Thank you all for coming over and hanging out with us. And we talked about a couple of things, and then I asked them, I said, ladies, you want to go over... Oh, wrong. It's not the one I meant to download. Give me just a second. That's the idiot sandwich. All right. Now I'm downloading it. Earth. I'm going to make me an X account now. Now, you thought I wouldn't see this, but I did. Yeah, I sure did. Hold on. I forgot to... Let me send this to myself so y'all can see what Earth said. Over on X, a platform I ain't even at, but I will be now. Just you wait. Just you wait. Give me a second. Let me get to my email. I thought I had everything ready. I'm like them YouTubers that are like, hold on. Y'all know I'm not usually like that. Okay, now I got it. Okay. Let me get back to my... What the fuck? Okay. It's too early in the live stream to be cussing. All right, here we go. Let me download this. Look at this, y'all. It's uploading. I cannot believe Earth thought this was a good idea. She thought I wasn't going to see this. Oh, but see, people send me stuff, Earth. Yes, they do, Earth. Allegedly, in my opinion, Earthy, 6 hours ago, over on X said, next time I won't be so nice if you keep pulling up my streams and playing them while you keep talking yours about me and lying on my name. Hold on. I've had enough. Y'all have been pulling my streams for months. Have you bumped your head, Earth? Ain't nobody playing anything of yours. And that live stream that we were going to play yesterday was mine. Nobody's playing your 9-hour lives. I have not pulled up one of your lives to play. So who you talking about? You thought I wouldn't see this. You thought you could just go over there and lie. Nobody would see it, huh? Let's see. To have a back and forth with me. The mere fact I will never give y'all what you want should tell you to get a life, move on, and shut the fuck up. Come tell me to shut the F up. Come on, Earth. I do appreciate your efforts, though. Bravo, stupids, bravo. Now run along, little ones, and find other content to farm off of. And let me remind y'all. Oh my God, I'm missing stuff. Lindsay, a member for 3 months. What are you? An idiot sandwich? Earth. That was my life. Let me add Pearl to the stream. Hey, Pearl.
Hey, darling, how am I for sound?
You're great.
I can't get over this. It's hilarious.
It actually is. Who's been playing her lives for months?
We haven't been live for months, and we never covered you before.
Never.
And also, the irony that she was reviewing your live. So it's like she can comment on you, but you're not allowed any right to reply. That's weak.
That is the softest of all. I mean, that
It really is
soft. Thank you, a member for 13 months. Thank you, hon. They're all happy to see you, Pearl. So we were live. Yeah, come on now, Earth. You were reviewing Soup's stream. So we were live. Let me show y'all. Let me show y'all what she did real quick. Usher Jerks back again. Hey, tell a friend. And we were having a good time yesterday. And I said, ladies, y'all want to go over some of that live with me? Because I never did get to finish it. And they're like, yeah, sure. So let me move along to what happens. We didn't even get 2 minutes in. You're here to correct me. Well, now, Earthy, I missed that part. I'm a fucking YouTube live streamer. I don't get it. And then we are definitely making fun of all of her gadgets on this picture. Definitely we made fun of that because there's too much going on. It's a very busy sweatshirt. And then the thing everybody wants to know.
So we're here to correct her.
I think it's a trust fund grandbaby or something from Campbell Soup. So I do not think it has. Let's move along. Oh, God. Okay. Well, it's still funny. All right. Here we go.
I love you.
I love you.
In her sleep. So
look at that. Look at Earth, y'all. Earth was in the bushes. Couldn't even
Lord.
Couldn't even have the kindness and the wherewithal to say, hey ladies. No. But she was in the bushes and removes basically my live stream. So I can't review her reviewing my live stream. And then I said, watch, she'll put it on members only. And she did just that. Now, let me pull this back up, Earth, because let me stop sharing. What is it you said, Earth? Let me read this again. Next time, I won't be so nice if you keep pulling up my streams and playing them while you keep talking your shit. First of all, what are you going to do, Earth? You won't be so nice. What if we went through this whole YouTube week bullshit that everybody else is doing, and I went and hit you for using mine? See, I don't do that though. I ain't weak like that, but it sounds like you are, because that sounds like you're threatening it right there. Next time you won't be so nice. What are you going to do, Earth? Earth, come on in here. You ain't blocked. I'm serious. What are you going to do, Earth? Nothing. Because this ain't a
I'm
game you
waiting for
want
the
to go
next
in.
move. I'm waiting for the next move to be, I wasn't even talking about you. Yeah, right.
Yes, you were. You thought you felt safe over on X. Now, you should have never felt safe over on X. There are people over on X. And now I'm going to be, and I'm going to follow you. What she'll take it. Is that a threat? No, I'm just going to follow you. There's nothing you can do about it. And unless you block me. But why didn't you bring this to the platform it happened on? Why didn't you do that? Why didn't you just make a community wall post? And Earth, why do you have your tags off? Why do you have it to where every comment has to be approved through you? See, this tough girl act you're trying to give, it ain't given. I don't have my tags off, and I don't need comments approved. If I don't like the comment, I'll just simply remove it. She has to go through every comment before it's posted in her comment section.
Yeah, I don't block, and I don't think I've ever removed a comment. I just can't get that worked up about people's opinions on the internet. The thing is, Earth, if you're going to act the tough girl and have opinions about other people and mock other people and create this whole persona for yourself, you're going to have to live up to it. Don't do what you can't handle.
Right? And another thing, Earth, it's time you start doing things on your own. Don't try to run up behind Hillbilly Belinda. Don't try to run up behind the Bee, and 8 other people. Savage is long gone. She said, fuck this shit, I'm out. No. So Savage is long gone. Do this on your own for once. And content farming. Is that a new phrase you picked up?
That is absolutely desperate. All commentary could technically be called content farming. That's the
Yeah.
nature of commenting on what is created around you. That's the whole gig. And I'm like Remy on here. Remy says they're too nosy to block. That's me, Remy. I'm
Me
too
too.
nosy to block because I can handle your opinion of me. It's not going to make me cry, I promise. Once you've had a few brushes with the Grim Reaper, somebody thinking that you're a loser or a stupid is not going to make you cry.
No.
The whole
No.
bravo stupid. Really? Really, girl? Sit
Really,
down.
girl? Earth, that was embarrassing. Like, you should have thought this through. You really should have been like, yeah, wait a minute. That was Soup's Live that we were reviewing. They have every right to respond back. I do. Earth, you do this all the time. Put up other people's content and review it. You just did not think this through. This was like one of your dumbest moves, and I was going to message you, Earth. I went to look at our messages. Yeah, they're still there. But you're no longer on that Discord. You made a new one. But I was just looking through our messages, and my, how times have changed from May to December. But I couldn't message you. But I did take a gander at our messages. Oh, don't worry, Earth. I'm not dirty like that. You don't have to
I
worry.
haven't taken a gander at your messages because I never read them to begin with.
Good boy. I'm going to tell you something. Pearl dodged her like the Matrix, okay? Pearl was not going to be wrapped up in any of Earth's, whatever Earth wanted to talk about. Another sector that we didn't know nothing about. Or it was always, somebody would always come in my chat and she'd be like, Soup, they're a real lifer. Stay away from them. I'm like, God dang, I'm just trying to do a show here. Yeah, I'm just trying to do a live stream. Earth, I don't know that person. She does know Six Up. She knows that. So before you get cocky, Earth, bring it down. Get real with yourself and don't do that again. That was my live stream. And you played, you know what you played. Weak. And then you couldn't even have the gut or the grit to bring it to this platform and tag my tags ain't off. You could have tagged me. You could tag the jerks.
Oh, I have loads of people tag me. I just don't read my mentions. So have at it.
I usually don't either. But somebody would have sent it to me.
Oh, yeah. If there's something really juicy, somebody will always send it. Can I just say, Six Up? That is a very attractive avatar there, girl. Also,
love
you
that
made me laugh when literally within a second you posted 2 voice notes. The first being, I think I'm going to grab a link. And the second one being, no, I don't think I should grab a link.
Yeah, Six Up. She was like, I think I'll grab a link. And she was like, on second thought, no, I won't. You're welcome, Earth. But Earth, you could come in here. You've probably been up all damn night, though, with 4 computers in front of you, screen recording for whoever you're screen recording now. And you're probably just now going to bed, if I remember correctly. But I bet you're listening, Earth. I bet this jolted you right back up. That's embarrassing. And she did exactly what I said she would do, Pearl. She put it on members only. Let me find it. My content is on members only. Imagine if I
It's
was
rich, isn't it?
Yeah. Imagine if I was weak like all these other people.
It's always the ones who complain the most, just like Brittany J always complains about everybody taking her content, and then she actually used your members only content. It's like, live by your own rules, people. If you're going to complain about this stuff, you can't then do it to other people.
Nope. Yeah, let me show you all this. She did exactly what I said. Members only. I could just go ahead and join and play my own content, couldn't I? How would that work out, Earth? And wait a minute, you only got 52 likes? And you were live for 9 hours? Well, that ain't cool. That's funny.
9
though.
hours. That's the longest shift than most people do at work. Why? Why would you want to do that?
And talk about me. Well, the whole thing wasn't about me. It was when me and Brittany had gotten it. Well, Brittany was arguing with herself, really. And they were reviewing it, Earth and We. And I was just going to go over part 2 of it because I couldn't finish it. I can't be on here like 18 hours like some of these people. And we were just going to review it together yesterday. And she was in the bushes and takes to deleting, well, not deleting it, but privating it and then putting it behind a paywall. My live. Earth, you're funny. So what else happened last night besides Earth over on Twitter trying to throw subliminals? Another thing, Earth, I don't do subliminals. I do directlies, and you should know that. Let me tell you one more thing. Stop talking like other people. It's noticeable. We have always
Yeah.
told you, all of us that were actually, excuse me, that, did care about you a little bit. We always told you, Earth, just be yourself. Stop taking on other people's personalities. It's noticeable and it's cringe. Now, see, you could have just left, done your thing, became a part of the BNN network. You have to do these, I don't know. You got to just be extreme about everything. It's always got to be, because when I came back from the beach is when she was gone. And I was going to go in her chat and say hello. And I noticed my mod stick was gone. I'm like, the hell? I was only gone a week. What happened in a week? And then I see Earth everywhere that she was just talking about, that she would never be. There she is. Because I went back to look at our old messages. And then I went back again last night just to refresh my memory. I wouldn't share them. I'm not like that. And I'm thinking, wow, do you mean anything you say when you talk to people? You're fake, Earth. You're fake. Good morning, Deborah. That is fake. And if you think those other people are stupid and don't see, you are wrong. Everybody sees it. Earth, hon, you're the joke around here. I know you think you're the big, I'm a motherfucking YouTube live streamer. Get off the cross. You think that you're big and bad, Earth, but it's not that. You give follower. You give weak. You give, I don't know who, I'm in my 40s and I still don't know who I am as a grown woman. I'm following up behind somebody. It used to be Savage. She was obsessed with Savage. I'm telling y'all. She loved, let me just say she loved Savage. And then when it's something happened there, I don't know. I think Savage went to fat camp and never wanted to talk to Earth. I don't mean literal fat camp. She became a part of the locale, whatever. And she was done. Well, when that was going on, you all know that those shows are scripted, right? Of course. Well, Savage was going back and forth with somebody named Tina D, I want to say. Earth thought it was real. Earth wanted to actually go live about that Tina D person. I'm like, Earth, no. You're going to embarrass Savage. This is scripted. They know what they're doing. You don't need to go live and windmill and cape for anybody. I think Savage has this. Plus, it's scripted. So anyway, that kind of just falls apart. She's with us for a little bit. And then she's dying. I mean, trying to break her neck to get over to the BNN network. And we just weren't interested. We didn't care. So I think she had to have a falling out so she could run over there. You could have ran over there anyway without being a weirdo. You could have just been normal about it. No, she thought she thought it was real. She really wanted to go at that Tina lady. I'm like, Earth, this is scripted. It's like reality TV, or not really. It's more like a talk show. You know how they're scripted? Like, these people really are, well, maybe they are a little bit, but not that deep. And then next thing I know, she's up behind somebody named Hillbilly Belinda. And this is what she does. She goes behind people she thinks are big and bad and probably have more grit about them than she ever could, and follows behind them.
I didn't feel strongly about her either way, but until she disrespected Pollyanna, and I've got no time for that. It's happened with previous people in the past who have tried to slight Pollyanna. It's like, Pollyanna's like one of the best of us. If you're going to come at Pollyanna sideways, I'm going to have an opinion.
Yep, that too. You're right. Where are all your defenders, Earth? Remember when you actually had friends? Yeah. I mean, they can come. I mean, here's the thing with me, Earth, that I don't think you will ever understand because it ain't in you. Nobody, and I do mean nobody, pumps any fear in my heart. That's just not how I'm made. This is the internet. I don't take it that serious like you do, where you think you're going to war with somebody and you're screaming into a microphone to bang sleuthing that you'll see me in your nightmares. That was embarrassing. See, most of us over here aren't like that. You take shit way too far. And Earth, instead of hitting that laughing emoji, get in here. I will drop you a link. Grand Rising, Gina Marie. Earth, I see you. I know you're in here. Somebody see if you can tag Earth.
I can't see the laughing emoji, but I always love it because it's just like, I love the fact that you're sitting there with your little finger moving really fast. Ooh, you're really doing something.
Come
Go
on,
on, do
Earth.
it more.
Yeah, do it more. It is interaction. So that's one good thing. Earth, you do what I tell you. I want you to hit it faster. I ain't quick enough, Earth. I didn't tell you to stop. Earth.
It's like people who leave comments for us, thinking that they're doing something. I love that shit.
Wait until you're able to leave voice notes.
But you'll vouch for me, won't you? It's like if I'm in a bad mood, I will just go and hunt out a comment section and
Yes, you
start
will.
in there because I love that. I love it. So you're
Well,
not doing anything. You want to carry on arguing all day? I'm there. Bring it.
well, you all do know that they are rolling out for everybody. Everybody doesn't have it yet, but you'll be able to leave voice notes soon. So argue with Earth or shit. Argue with Pearl if you want to. I'm just wondering how this voice note thing's going to go.
I think it could be one of those things that last very long, depending on how fighty people get in the voice notes.
I know. I don't know how that'll go. I wish they would just let us drop memes. There you go, Kraken. Or
If they would let us drop memes, I would be so happy.
That would be better. I would love the memes. Yes, Earth, you're from the hood, remember? Now look, nobody believes you're from the hood. Okay. When you used to tell them stories, I'd have to go on mute. Come on, Earth. That's right. Hit it faster. But instead of doing that and wasting your time, why don't you come into the chat? I will drop you a link. Come on, Earth. You're from the hood. Come on. Hey, Shuby Mom.
And I will happily drop down. There'll be no 2-on-1 routine. If Earth comes in here, I will step down. No problem whatsoever.
None. Yeah, we can do 258 in here. If you haven't already, please hit the like. So what else has been going on? Because I saw that the bee was live at 3 something in the morning. Did anybody watch it? I mean, was it just BJ stuff again?
I believe it was just BJ stuff again. But I now, I don't watch Brittany J. So this is secondhand information, but I gather she had some sort of massive meltdown, sort of insult going after everyone, sort of, and also I believe some allegation was made that Cletus is a victim of domestic violence. And I'm just thinking, well, okay, if you decided that's how you want to go, don't come crying tomorrow when you start. If you're going to start getting this down and dirty, you can't cry when it comes back.
No, because I'm going to tell you, look, do I think Clue and Cletus are more vile? Of course. But I have noticed this about Brittany. I definitely have. She likes to talk her shit. and get pretty nasty herself. But then when it comes back on her, she cries victim. She was extremely vile yesterday. Let me look at
Uh,
some.
in some ways, I'm not surprised because this is going to be make your money to pay off the Christmas bills. They'll all be doing it. This sort of just post Christmas time, they will all be hard at it to make sure that any leftovers from Christmas are paid off by the money coming in next month. So I expect a week of vileness all round.
Oh, yeah. You know what? You're right, because this is the end of the month. Hold on. Let me pull this up real quick. I ain't going to play a lot of it. Just let me see what was going on. Let's see. Hold on. Let's see what y'all are saying. JP says, Brittany calling Clue Andre the Giant's twin sister made me laugh. Dang, did she get her some one-liners in? Oh, not the music.
Lord.
There it is, Pearl.
That's tomorrow.
Oh, I thought y'all had it today.
And she has painkillers.
Okay, let's get in the
Let's see
middle.
when it comes in.
She will when she gets a lawsuit.
You gonna give me some of that damn money you making off of me? Because I'm doing your work for you.
Oh, dang.
I mean, that's some crazy shit.
It wasn't that one.
Eventually.
I don't know.
I don't know which one it would be because I just don't watch her like that. Let's go back. Because the last one was 2 days ago. Was she on her main account? Oh, she streamed vertical. How do you find that? It's not in, is it in the home? No. I don't know how you find those, the verticals. I really don't. You would think they would be in live. Let me see what Lindsay's saying. Yeah, she's got that. What's that other one? Oh, there's an allegedly with Brittany J drama channel too. Did she do it on her main?
I have no
Oh, there it
idea. I'm
is.
sorry about it.
15
I can't-
hours. Oh no, you're fine. I found it.
Threaten real life like that. Like it ain't nothing. Thank you, Center, for the guitar. That was really cute. I appreciate the gift. Big Bertha. Yeah, no, that's Hoghead. I heard she is the heaviest snowflake in recorded history. A big, weak dumpling. Nobody can review her stuff. Ask me how many times she strikes somebody for using her shit. That's why you don't see nobody using her stuff. She'll strike you. She's a weak bitch.
Well, a lot of them are, Brittany. A lot of them are. Did I get the right 1-6? Yeah, this is it. Thank you, 6up.
I'll argue that Clue is probably the weakest person on this platform. The weakest. She can't handle shit. You want to know why she calls herself fat all the time? Because she's trying to beat you to the punch. It bothers her so badly.
I kind of got to agree with that. Yeah, I've always kind of thought maybe it's a beat to the punch type of thing. You know, I'll call myself what I know everybody is going to before you do.
That she hopes that if she calls herself fat, nobody else will call her fat. It's a defense mechanism. Clue will strike you. If you try to commentate over her stuff, she'll strike you. She can't handle it. While she steals everybody else's shit. Well, she steals my shit. Oh, for sure, garbage girl. And guess what else? The bigger they are, the harder they fall.
Now, she's got Garbage Girl in there, and that is the one who admitted to doxing
Yes.
Truth. Like, God almighty.
Yeah, she's got Garbage
Hey,
Girl in there. She's
Zen.
got that person who put out the
Um,
DV report on her, why would you
Rankin.
do that?
Why? And she's probably in conversation with Rankin.
The bigger they are, the harder they fall. It's coming. And that's not a physical threat, beluga. What I'm talking about
Not a
is
beluga. Dang, she did get nasty last night. Dang.
you built this
I
big ass.
get the feeling
uh,
that she's been on Chat GPT and sort of looking for fat jokes.
You're probably right, Pearl. I bet you're right. I didn't even think about that.
I don't even know what you call it. You built this channel, and then you got these people who will defend you for the worst shit you do. When your time comes, and it's coming, it's going to be bad. You're gonna have there's some shit that'll come out about her. I guarantee you, it would not surprise me. One of the reasons that she goes real life on everybody and she goes after people so much is because she's hiding something. That's always been my theory. She's so worried somebody's going to find something about her that's egregious.
Dang.
Yeah, right, Narcos?
But let me say this. Clue and Cletus will say the most vile about her. And I don't know. Maybe she's just giving it back last night. But this is what, but let me say this. This is what Brittany does too. She will cry victim, but then do stuff like this. Now, some of you, well, she's allowed to defend her. Yes, she's allowed to defend herself. But if you like really wanted it to stop, you wouldn't do this. I know it gives me anxiety too. Ugh.
I can't with that. Looking like freaking a couple off the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Say I'm wrong.
Okay.
And then going to threaten to call my police like it'd be the first time. Y'all know she's the one behind the calls. She's the one behind the calls, and she gets her little minions over there in that Discord to do her dirty work.
Oh, yeah, and she's mad at Madison. Is this the live where she goes in on Madison? This is what
I mean,
does.
Madison is an equal opportunities offender. She'll criticize everyone. That's one of the things that makes her such a good clip channel. She does not have a side.
And let me correct you, B. You said that Madison was one of Brittany's friends. No, she ain't. I don't know where you got that. I guess people think because she's an equal opportunity clip channel, even if she clips them, then they're for Brittany. It's always that mindset. They can't have another mindset. Oh my God.
Wait, Buzzy's in chat? Oh, I see it. Hold on. No, you need to go ask your girl that, Buzzy.
Oh, did the big go in?
Texas Chainsaw. No, seriously, think about the Hewitt family from Texas Chainsaw Massacre. That's what Clue and Cletus remind me of. Or what do you call it? Damn, what's that? I always say it. They look like The Deliverance. Happy New Year, almost. Wait a minute. We still got a few days, Cinderella, but Happy New Year.
She's talking about the inbred guy.
Sure. Oh, for sure, Linda.
The inbred guy.
She's talking about the inbred guy playing the banjo in Deliverance on the porch.
And what are we working on? A whole year? A year and a half of this big bitch coming after me, lying on me, telling everybody that I'm evil while she sits over there talking about little kids, trashing people's deceased love. Yeah, okay, bitch. I'm the evil one. Working behind the scenes every day. Like, do you do anything else, Clue? Anything? You know, if I was you, I probably would be trying to figure out what's wrong with me, because when you admit to taking Ozempic for a whole year and that shit not helping you, something's wrong. That's not good. I might would focus on myself if I were you, instead of worrying about somebody else all the time. Hey, teaching. Oh, they do got life
And
F all the
again,
way up.
just
Don't sit
start
there and talk
talking
about.
about medical issues. Once you start talking about anything medical that's going on with Clue, you lose any moral high ground you have to complain
Yep.
about them talking about your ailments and your leg and your breathing and stuff like that. If that's the fight you want, that's fine. But be aware that you have decided to get into the ring, and you can't then complain when the punches start landing.
No, you can't. And that's the thing, Brittany. I don't think you understand. Look, do they? Yes, they go hard at you, and you have a right to respond. But what you should refrain from doing is crying when it happens. You know what she should do? Well, what they should all do, but they won't, is just keep it to the platform. Just keep it to the platform, but they won't. And she knows Clue and Cletus probably will not keep it to the platform.
I'll have the cops out there every day. I'm sure the cops is gonna love to hear that. I'm sure they'll love to hear that you want to weaponize the police for your own sick vengeance against me. You fucking, which we know that's what you've been doing anyway. I heard what that lieutenant said, Clue. You are the only person that has ever accused Craig of having an alias. And it's mighty funny. Mighty funny. That's what that lieutenant said when he came to my house.
Now,
Kinda-
Clue did make a weird community wall post last night. What was it? I think I've got it. He said, "Simmer down, ditch pig. While you're concerned about the cops coming to your house, you're not, or wait a minute, you're not, or you would get that grown 6 child under control." Talking about Craig. If he's present and traits, if he didn't present the traits of a violent extremist and a violent drunk, I'm guessing you wouldn't be so worried. Is that why you're so angry today? Did Craig find his boots and try them on for old time's sake? Ain't
That's
none,
fucking low. I'm sorry, there's none of that.
none of them can
Because
just.
when you make light of that, regardless of what's going on between you and Brittany and the insults that you throw at each other, there is a whole sphere of people in your chat on reading your posts for which domestic violence was a traumatic reality in their life. And you should have some concern for the people who are actually your subs, because I guarantee that there are a number of them who have experienced domestic violence, and you making light of somebody getting kicked.
Not funny.
Seriously, it's beneath you. Regardless of my opinion of you, it is beneath you. You should honestly have more respect for the people around you than that. I don't expect you to have any respect for Brittany J. You've all decided to get down in the dirt with each other. Go at it. But domestic violence is not a joke. It just isn't, full stop.
Hey, Marcia. I agree, Pearl. And Six Up said that the bee mentioned her DV too last night. So that goes to say there's a lot of people in this sector, that women, probably mainly women, who have suffered through DV. And when you make comments like that, even though they're scared to tell you, it makes them feel uncomfortable. There's a lot you can say about Brittany without bringing up the violence.
And the little
told on-
voice
it kinda
that they
told on you a
hear
little,
when
didn't
they
it?
read those sorry, darling. When they read those comments, the little voice that they hear in their head is that voice that lies to them all the time and says, "You deserved it. You deserve what he did to you." And you become part
Yeah.
of that.
I don't know why people are scared. I really wish they would stop being scared. I do. Just say, look, I like you as a YouTuber, but when you make light of domestic violence, It bothers me. There's a lot of people in this sector scared, though, to just say, okay, it was BJ's
know.
DVD. Okay, 6 up. Thank you. And thank you
If
for
they would
dropping.
keep it online, if they would keep it online, I would happily laugh at them bitching and biting at each other every day of the week. They can get down and dirty. But now everything is going offline and it affects other family members. They don't deserve being brought into this. I hate the way that people talk about each other's children. I
Yeah.
gathered that Brittany did actually mention Clue's daughter again last night. It's just like, stop it. You cannot
Exactly.
say, don't talk about my children and then talk about somebody else's. You just shot yourself in the foot
Sure
by
did.
doing that. In fact, you shot yourself in the mouth.
Yeah.
Why on earth would you do that?
You
You've
lose.
just given her every right to go back again.
Yeah.
What are you thinking?
Do not bring up her child. Leave the child out of it. And I would ask that Clue and Cletus do the same. Will they know? They're going to be doing this. I'm going to tell y'all, this is going to be going on until something happens. Jill says, I have a question. Does a lot happen on other platforms? I'm not privy to that stuff. There's enough going on here. I have no need or want to access other platforms. I craft.
Yeah, it does go on. I mean, to the point that they actually at one stage, because they all posted at the same time, they made a few BJ a trend on X very briefly, but nevertheless they managed it. Also, they go on to Rumble and other platforms to stream her
Yeah.
and then restream back from there. So yeah, there's bullshit going on so many different platforms, and that's before you even talk about going real life off platform, which to me is where the real damage is being done on all sides.
All right. Is this one it, Petty? They, BJ, mocks Clue's domestic violence in her broken jaw. She gives it back. Fair is fair. Well,
Petty, we just said that. But the thing is, once you start making light of it, you can't complain about anybody else saying it.
yeah,
It-
it kind of defeats it. Yeah, I mean, now they're both in the mud. You know what I'm saying? They're both in the gutter. You don't know which one's the pig anymore because they're both covered in mud. You know what I'm saying? Does that make sense? I mean, the bar, like I've said 100 times, the bar is so low that they're tripping over it. I don't see any of them has winners in this or victims. They're victims of themselves. I just can't get on board with any of it, and I don't have to.
So which one is it? Did you call or did you have one of your little minions call? Because I know how you are. You won't get those fat fingers dirty. You're not going to get.
Petty says, let me read Petty. No, you can't. I agree there. They both or all are as bad as each other. Yeah, I agree with that. So there's no winners here. To me, none of them are worth defending. And Brittany often confuses that, like, because I've said things in the past that what they've said about her is wrong. She'll then take that as I'm a friend of hers or on her side. No, I don't have alliances like that. If I want to call it down the middle, I will. I don't have to be a part of a group like that. You know, I don't have to be over at Clue's cheering her on when she does it. And I don't have to be over at Brittany's cheering her on either.
Get those fat fingers dirty. You'll let somebody else do it for you. Freaking grubbly little sausage fingers. You want to talk about mine? Hey, John Treadway Studios. Yep, this is probably not going to be a very good stream. Sorry.
All right. Snowflake's Nightmare says, this all started. I like difference of opinion. That's why I don't put it on subs only. Come on with it. This all started with Brittany not being able to handle a difference of opinion on Sebastian. I can see that. I've been there with her. A missing child. She then started attacking Clue and called her, protector. and she sold CP. I've heard about that. I have. Some people said that
I
she didn't
believe
say
that by
it.
somebody else on her panel. Now that is not a defense of her.
Yeah.
She should have stamped on that straight away because you are responsible for what is said on your panel. But if she didn't actually come out of her mouth, then it's not directly from her. Also, can I just say, everybody let Smiley sort of snake through on this. Wasn't Smiley the person who actually brought all this out originally?
She was. It was Smiley, the one with the bad eyebrows. Y'all remember Smiley? You're right, Pearl. I'm glad you brought that up. But I'm telling, that's like when Lolly wanted to call CPS on crazy Julie Skolnick. Do you know it was mainly about Brittany than it was about Lolly when Julie addressed her? And I'm like, y'all, not everything can be Brittany's fault. There are other players in this game, but I think it's just easier to go with Brittany for some. I think what happens because Brittany responds to everything, where Lolly was going to do her lame ass shit talking about, I will ignore it and just go back to doing my true crime. And she did exactly that. Okay. Even though it sucks, Brittany will holler she's going to do that and never does it. Rabbit Hole Survivor. I like that name. Dr. Snowflake. It sure did. BJ is the instigator. I think they all instigate. I do. Between BJ and Craig, you have nothing but a huge mess. My God, you ain't lying. They both need to be quiet and stop stirring the pot. Yeah, Craig makes it. I heard him again. I think it was yesterday back there just rambling on and on and on and on. And I'm thinking, you know, Brittany, you've hollered 80 billion times. There'll be no more Craig in the background, but right there he is. My thing is both sides have, yep, I agree with that, Tripper. Both sides have gone low. Neither is really better than the other at this point. I prefer some over others. Doesn't mean they're actually better, though. Agreed. And I think the subscribers are the ones that actually have the power to say, whoa, you went too far. I'm not going to sit in here while you go that far. For both. That goes for Brittany's subs, and that goes for the others. When do you all say enough is enough? If you don't like it, then say something, because the power is really yours. Because if we don't have you all, we really don't have a channel, do we? And I see a lot of people, it seems to me, they're too scared to say anything. And I understand that, because the majority rules, right? But sometimes it just takes one person to say something, and you'll be surprised how many will follow behind because they're feeling the same way. Just say something. You don't have to sit in there and listen to it. You don't have to laugh. You don't have to go along to get along.
I'm over it. Yes, I will call her fat. I will point out how she looks like freaking Andre the Giant's twin sister. Sure will. I will point out that she has a brow ridge that only competes with E.T. Sure will. So probably not the stream for if somebody doesn't like the look shaming and the body shaming. This one's probably not for you, because all give a fucks have gone out the window. You're going to sit there and threaten me with the police. Even your boyfriend said that's not a threat, you idiot. Looking like that guy who fucking kidnapped Dennis the Menace in the movie. That's who Cletus looks like.
Okay, I think she did, Pearl. I think she went to ChatGPT, because she's usually not this quick with it. I think you're right, Pearl.
The homeless guy from Dennis the Menace. She also knows she has to work out in order to keep the weight off, to keep stuff in your face, right? Like, yeah, you can't eat a whole pizza and wonder why Ozempic's not working. You sure focus on me a lot, though. I noticed that. I could take a picture and you'll pick that thing apart. Why are you so bothered, boo-boo? What is it about me that just gets to you so much? What is it? What is it about you that nags that about me that nags your soul.
You're troll food, Brittany. You're troll food. Okay? You make it too easy because you'll do this and then you'll cry later. That's exactly what it is.
That much that I mean, anything. I could say we had such and such for dinner last night, and you will freaking obsess over what I cooked for dinner.
That too, Lynn's. Yep.
Very weird. Very, very, very weird. Thank you, Colleen. Thank you for the Sunday. That's sweet. It's rough. I'm not concerned.
Good
yet. Wait, what's
morning,
going on,
Angela.
Cinder? Hold on. Let me see what Blondie said. Hey, Blondie.
That straight talker says, I'm not scared to say anything, but when BJ's DV report was read, she said it wasn't fair to Craig because he was just getting comfortable on my panel. My sympathy for her went away. Okay. Reading somebody's DV report, I don't care what she said. It's just a moral thing. It should have just never been done. But she has the very one that FOIA'd it in her chat now. I mean, I can kind of understand what you're saying, but if you take Brittany out of it and it was some other woman's DV report, I don't think you'd be okay with it. Hey, Crankin. I don't know. I mean, you don't, it's like this whole, you have to be wrong in order for me to be right. And it's not that black and white.
Oh, it's football. Y'all are watching football. Hold on, guys.
But I love the differences of opinions. Y'all can come on in with it and not be blocked. Promise. As long as you're respectful. I like it.
You had dinner last night? How dare you? I'm telling everyone, Brittany. Hey, girl. Hey. Hey, Jenny. Yeah, we had dinner. Wait till they find out it was takeout. They're going to really freaking blow a gasket.
Dang.
Oh, here's another thing while I'm addressing this dumb shit. Your excuse for continuing to come after me is you said I promoted a channel that shared shit about your daughter. I got a couple things to say about that. Number one, I haven't promoted shit. Number two, if I did, that's my prerogative. I'll promote whatever the fuck I want to promote. I don't know
I didn't do it, but if I
Dang.
what
did,
makes you think I'm your keeper.
I didn't do it, but if I did.
okay, OJ.
Okay, OJ. Right? Let me see. Petty says, I'm not scared to call anyone out. It's done with respect. I still support them. Okay. I just see a lot of, sometimes when I'm watching, because I don't lie and say, I don't ever watch. I watch. Yeah, I do. Sometimes when I'm watching and some of the worst is said, I don't see anybody really saying, okay, that's enough. Now, Petty, you seem like you do have a backbone, but I do see a lot of people just act like they didn't hear it and just
I
whatever.
have seen Petty call things out. I will say that. And one of the things that I most remember is that when Clue talked about Brittany's mum opting out, as in Brittany wasn't worth living for. I remember Petty spoke up about that, and she said, "No, that I can't support that. That's where I draw the line, because of her own, I believe, recent loss of a parent." And I really respect that, Petty. I mean, don't get me wrong. There's always going to be stuff that I disagree with you about, but I am not blind to the fact that you, as you say, you do speak up about things that you disagree with, and I've got respect for that.
Yeah. And I just don't agree with using someone's traumatic, painful history to hurt them or discredit them. There is so much more that Brittany does that could be left off the table, if that makes sense. Same goes for her. If she is going in the gutter with Clue's past, Brittany, there is so much more you can go at her for. Nobody keeps to the platform anymore. It's just the way it is. Nobody keeps to the platform. Let's see how low we can go and see how many people laugh about it.
or that I should fall in line and do things to protect you. But you got life fucked up if you believe that.
To me, it's like, okay, group validation. If others are doing it and cheering it on, it makes it feel, excuse me, more socially acceptable. And I know a lot of people would like to think that they're not doing that, right? Because you don't want to ever be thinking of yourself as going along with the herd. But I see it in Brittany's chat, and I've seen it in other chats too.
You absolutely have got life fucked up if you think for 1 second I'm going to do anything to protect you and then I'm going to fall in line. Are you kidding me? Fuck you. You talking about Herblip? Cluminati Herblip? I haven't promoted him, but there you go. I'm sick of you. You don't weld anything over me. Not a damn thing. I don't know that person. I don't know anything about that channel. I have no part in it, but you damn sure ain't going to sit here and hold me to some kind of weird standard and expect me. I'm not your keeper. You ugly bitch. You're one of the worst people that walk the planet. Out of everybody, you are the cancer on this platform. Hey, Blue Bella. No, you're not blocked, Blue Bella. Why would you be blocked? So she can talk about her people. Yeah, she can talk about. You can sit here and call my kids ugly and shit, and I'm supposed to fall in line and protect you?
And that is one thing she's right about. She will. Clue, I've heard Clue call them children everything. They'll grow up to be nothing. They are nothing. I mean, look, once you bring children into it, you've lost the plot. See what y'all are saying. Pearl sounds funny on two. You got us on 2 times again, Chasing. I think you wait.
I'm sure that I do. I'm sure that I do sound funny.
Linda, she wouldn't have been thrown into it if she wasn't so foul. Okay, I missed something. Yes. Yeah, I like difference of opinion. I hate when it's all just everybody's in agreement. We can have a difference of opinion and still, the way I look at it, shake hands when we're done. It depends on who you are. Some people get away from me.
Look, to me, I've got to be honest, it will never not be weird to hear people using sound clips of other people's children on their soundboard as a phone alarm or anything like that. That's just weird. Even though I've got friends who've got kids that have got very cute voices and really sort of funny laughs, there is no way it would be anything less than weird to have a sound clip of somebody else's child on my phone. And anybody who thinks it's normal, I just question how your mind working. If you become so altered by the culture and the atmosphere around here that you can't see how fundamentally weird that is.
Thank you, Pearl, for saying that. And OG London girl, don't go nowhere because we're getting a Nature Boy update. Y'all are going to see people can go live from prison. But let me let a little bit more of this play and have a conversation. I'm so glad you brought that up, OG.
My mind is melting. My mind is melting that a cult leader is allowed to broadcast from prison. What the hell?
I don't get it. And he's in there singing and everything. But we'll get to thank you, OG London.
You got life fucked up. And you can sit there and pretend
Exactly.
like a victim when it comes time to talk to other people in the community, like with
Man,
Jonesy or-
anybody else's child, I don't want them on my platform. I don't want to know about them. They're definitely not going to be an alarm or a notification setting. It's weird and it gives creep vibes.
or people from HOA wants to come up and talk to y'all, you can sit there and pretend to be a victim. You know you're anything but. You're a big ass baby. You're a petulant child who can't control your own emotions,
I agree with that too.
who has
Keep your kids
no
offline.
self-esteem whatsoever at all. And all you want to do is threaten and intimidate everybody into submission. One after another. And you too, Buzzy. You too. All you want to do is sit there and
I
threaten people
noticed something last night, Pearl.
constantly.
Now that I said it, it probably won't happen. But Clue was live last night. And the bee, I don't know if she went in or had somebody go in and tell Clue that she was ready to tap in. First of all,
Wow.
the bee would
It's so rude.
absolutely. It's so rude.
Can you imagine
She
if
would
somebody
lose
did
her
that?
mind.
She would
Oh,
absolutely freak out. She already blocks people who mention somebody else having a live in the chat. So there's no way that she would stand for that. That
she
comment that
goes live
just
3
this
times a
comment
day.
here, this comment here seems like she would do more to protect her kids than from online drama. Can I just say, I am not speaking up for the fact that Brittany doesn't do the most that I think she should to keep her children off this platform. But just because somebody else behaves badly, that's not an excuse for people who behave worse. It just isn't.
Thank you.
Once we go down that road, there's no end to it. Just because somebody isn't doing the most to protect their child, it doesn't mean anybody else has the right to exploit it.
I was thinking of a way to say that, Pearl, and you took the words right out of my mouth and said it even better. Thank you. Does Brittany need to protect her children and keep them off the platform? She sure does. But that doesn't give you, just because you can do something doesn't mean you should. And you got to remember, those aren't your children. So having them on anything online is very weird.
I'm speaking out to the culture. Let us not develop a culture where if somebody else isn't as protective of their child as they should be, that makes it open season for everybody else. Because once we adopt that as a culture, we are screwed. Because you're essentially saying anybody who allows their child to be exploited, then any of the products of that exploitation is fair game. We will never come back from that as a society.
We won't. We won't. Preach, Pearl. Thank you for that.
Let's all remember that side by side of Truth and Clues X. Truth and Clues X was created and promoted in Queen Bee's Discord. Yep. I say it was a setup to go after you from the start. Probably was. Probably was. Because
Do what? Let me rewind.
if you notice, Bix, Truth and Clues X was created and promoted in Queen Bee's Discord. Yep. I say it was
Truth and Clues X was promoted in Queen Bee's Discord. I don't know what that's about.
a setup to go after you from the start. Probably was. Probably was.
Again, no
Because if you
receipt.
notice, B wants to accuse me of
No receipts. Brittany.
everything. You know, B is, she makes me the sole proprietor of everything.
So
I have an idea for the live streaming they keep doing from Rumble. Is there a way that you can stream from Rumble and YouTube at this? Oh, I'm gonna start streaming them every time they stream me. That's what we're gonna do.
It's
Let's see how much
never
work you got to
gonna
put in then, Buzzy. I'm gonna stream you every time you stream me. Then we can just do a whole lot of watching each other. How about that?
I mean, let's keep it a buck. She does. The bee will look, y'all. When was it? 6 Up 2 nights ago? The bee just had Brittany up there. And I think it was Clue that was up there with her. The bee was just letting it play. No commentary, not a word. And Clue was hollering for her. Like, hey, hello, you there? I will say, I think Clue does that on purpose. She will not give commentary on the bees because she's not going to be a B10. She's got her own platform where she can do what she wants. She's not going to do it. I think it's funny. Tiny. Right. But they do. They just throw it up there. What I think you should do, commentary is one word, but stop it and give a point. You make a point with where you stopped. Okay? Not just, you know what I mean? Motherfuck, you know what I mean? Give a point. Make a point.
How about that? I'm so
And
over
if I
this
could
shit.
make a personal
I'm so over it.
request, and this goes out to absolutely every section, from Sinner to Queen Bee, Brittany, Clue. If you sort of keep the bodily fluid talk to a minimum. I would
Oh,
really
God.
appreciate that. I am so sick of this obsession with what comes out of people's bowels, their urinary tract, their inability to be continent, snail trails, the whole business. Honestly, you could put people off food. How anybody has a weight problem in this sector is beyond me, because you all speak in a way that puts any decent person off tucking into a sandwich while the internet is working.
It reminds me of Tony. Remember, she was always obsessed with freaking bodily fluids. It's weird. And it's not funny.
Oh, and you still haven't showed where the money's at. Where's the money at? You want to come at me? Where's the money at? Where's the money for the billboards? Y'all look so stupid. Oh, do you think that makes you look good coming in here telling somebody they got a blood clot? Did you fucking not just hear what I said? Telling somebody they got a blood clot is, oh yes. What a great big, oh my God.
I wish I could see the chat. Oh, I can.
Tripper,
And it's not that,
did
I
I
just
not
told
just say, Tripper, did I not just say everybody from Sinner to Queen Bee? Again, I make the point that it's on all sides.
Yes, all sides. Yeah, she did say sinner.
I will
Indeed,
never
my
forget over
opinion
the
is-
poop knife. The only thing worse than the poop knife was hearing about the poop spoon. My God.
The poop spoon. I love the way you said that. Lynn's, my opinion is BJ has used several clues, DB scars to mock clue several times. So in my opinion, it's fair game, lie or not, right or wrong. How far do we go? How
There's
far
a
do we
certain
go?
logic to what you're saying. There's a logic to what you're saying, Petty. But again, where does it end? And my concern is for the effect it would have on all the other people who even may be suffering domestic violence right now and using going online as a form of escape. And then they come online and it's being discussed as if people deserve what they get. That's what bothers me.
Yeah. It's just like a lack of emotional maturity too. I don't find the humor in it. And I see people, they're just like throwing all them laughing emojis up. I'm like, y'all have a weird sense of humor.
Very weird. And indeed, having
Very.
the boot emoji as one of your emojis to me is just, you're not slick. Grandma Sherry, I will tell you in private about the poop knife and the poop spoon. I am not going to inflict it on any more people.
Showed the receipts at Nunya. Oh, is Nunya in here? Thank you, Jada. We had a good time last night. We laughed. I don't see Nunya yet. But
It's the other none of your business
Nunya
account
did. Okay,
that they're
gotcha.
talking about.
We'll listen
Just
to
woke
a
up
little
from a
bit
nap.
more.
And I think I caught that shit the kids had again.
See, Brittany blocks everybody. So when you do go back to look at her live chat, you can't see what people said. Just the people that agree with her. I hate that. My mods do not block unless it's just the obvious. Just because somebody disagrees with you doesn't mean block them. Hell far. Your channel ain't never going to grow.
And my ears are stopped up.
You know what I think this is now? This between Brittany and mainly Clue is a case of let the dead bury the dead. Honestly, figuratively, no, that's not a threat, Brittany. Just let the dead bury the dead. And those of you that are in it, get out.
Yeah.
Get out.
They
while you
really
can.
seem to be ramping it up this week for the money. I'm sorry, but that's what it comes down to me. I believe that it may have started with strong feelings on either side, but then when people started seeing the money come in, that became the focus. And now it's they know that they create this atmosphere against each other, and that's where their audience comes from. What else are they going to do?
I mean, that's a good question. If they stopped covering Britney, I mean, would you all be interested in Bullhorn Betty again, or have you lost interest? And that's a real question. I'm asking truly. Could the Bee mainly covered her? Well, no, a lot of people did. Would you all be interested in her again, or have you lost interest? It's just because there is like a fiend, like people are fiending for Britney. If this ends by way Clue and BJ, does Clue have anything to talk about on her channel? What did she talk about before? Did she kind of do true crime? I was never interested in BHB either, Tripper. That her voice alone, hell no.
Oh God, I cannot handle BHV's voice.
Mm-mm. They have nothing else. They box themselves in now. You're right. And a lot of
find another
YouTubers are,
character. I genuinely believe they would find another character, and this cycle would continue. When Clue was talking about jonesing, she was recycling the same kind of insults about weight and about your partner and all this sort of thing, and it just didn't fly. You know, it was just you were repeating the same things with just a different name attached to it.
right. So there's really no creativity there. It's just, yeah, it's just the same stuff. Just see how low I can go. Yeah, that's going to end up boring people. How is it hold on.
Bree's just got an eel between her legs. Is that an actual
What?
real life eel? Are you cutting it up to cook? What on earth?
What you doing, Breege? Robin says, I do not take DV lightly. If someone does not leave, does not make them weak. Thank you for saying that. Everyone has different circumstances in their life, just like do not mock an SA survivor. I agree. I like that. A lot of people will say, well, Britney stayed. Well, we don't really know her situation, honestly.
A lot of
And
women stay. A lot of women will survive 7 attacks before they actually, on average, before they actually try and make an escape plan. It is not a simple solution. As somebody who's never experienced domestic violence, there was a stage when I was younger that I was really judgmental. You know, why don't they leave? Or he's got to sleep sometime. You know, this sort of thing. Now I've seen and heard it happen to people that I have great affection for. And I realised that things are not that simple. There's a whole load of complications about finances and where you're going to go and how you're going to take your children and all this sort of thing. I do wish it was as simple as deciding to go and just getting up and going. But I don't believe that it is that simple for most people.
No. And like you said, God almighty, statistically, it takes up to 7 times. And that 7th time, the last time, is the most dangerous. Snowflake's Nightmare says, think people misunderstand because you watch someone does not mean you agree with everything they do. People are different. They have their own mind. Who am I to? Well, what I said earlier is, to me, the subscribers have the power. If someone is, and this goes for both sides, because clearly there's a dark side and a green side. For both sides, if people are going too far, you all are actually the ones in control and saying, look, this is too much. This ain't funny. If you want to cover her and what she says online, fine. But when it comes to DV, her children, anything like that, and you know what I'm talking about, I'm out.
Look, on one hand, logically, I agree with you. It's on a purely logical basis. Just because you're there, it doesn't mean that you agree with what they're allowed, what you're saying, what they are or not allowed to say. Logically, I agree with you. However, once you become part of that audience turning up, even if you say nothing, they see the numbers and they then believe that not only is it acceptable, but that it's what the audience demands. And so
Yep.
you become part of the supply and demand process. So yes, logically, I agree with you, but I think it's more complicated than that.
Yeah. It's more nuanced than that, definitely.
Can I just apologise to Breege? Breege, I would never have mentioned the eel if I'd have realised what you were actually talking about. I'm sorry. I thought you were actually, because, you know, there are some people over here who do eat eels. God forbid. I've seen one and there's never crossing my lips. And so I thought you were actually talking about an actual eel.
Pearl catches some of the most random comments. She's like, what? Wait, hold on. What? Hey, Amanda. Rosebud. Hey, Rosebud says, serious question. Could these creators survive without BJ content? If you ask me, it's boring to me too. I don't know. Someone made a good point earlier and said that they box themselves in. And
But people seem to want it.
there is a supply and there is a demand for it. So until they're bored, and it's really up to the subscribers, honestly, they're the ones that have the power. No, they're
I like the scoop with Barb. I don't know where that sound's coming from. And when I saw one day that there were 400 people in her chat, you know, as you scoop by all the lives, you know, and you can see who's live and you can see the numbers that are in there watching. And there were 400 people in there, and I was like, what the hell is Barb talking about? And I clicked in, and guess what? She was talking about Brittany J. And because nobody else was live, and there seems to be this fascination with everything that Brittany J does amongst a certain sector of the community, there were 400 people in there. I don't know. Again, supply and demand. If the people are turning up, it's going to carry on. And I don't think that people are going to stop.
No, I don't see it stopping. Yeah, anytime soon. Anyway, we're a little over a year in, and it's still going strong. I listened to QB for years from the bushes. I remember random panels that were hilarious. Yeah, people said that they used to have a good time over there. They used to. I mean, if I wanted to hear bad breath sounds, yeah. I just can't listen to Brittany. Like that right there was enough for me. But I could listen to her there because she was awake and she was on it. Even if she was reading her lines off Chat GPT, at least I didn't have to hear, hold on, hold on.
Her breathing makes me anxious.
It does me too. Yes, Robin. Now, we're going to switch things up a little bit, and then we might come back to this conversation. Now, my channel, I started covering a cult leader named Eligio Bishop, aka Nature Boy. He eventually went to prison. He was convicted of revenge, corn, we'll call it, false imprisonment, and grape. He's going to be in there the rest of his life. Right now, he's in solitary. Somehow, this mofo is live from solitary confinement. Anybody want to explain this to me?
Mama, me like, damn, Chief, you came out there looking good. Damn.
And he's still calling himself Chief and 3.
Oh my God.
Let me slow it down because he's breaking up bad. I guess it's that prison internet.
Brand new. Louisiana girl.
Oh my
You
God.
came and you changed my world. Your love so brand new. Louisiana girl. You came and you changed my world. Your love so brand new.
Oh my God. He is still trying to get the chicks in solitary confinement. This is insane.
And he will do.
Yeah, Louisiana.
Because he has got to have. There has got to be some element of charm that attracts a certain person for him to have been as successful as he was.
Oh,
And
yeah.
that charm is not going to have gone away. And now he's even more motivated. How on earth is he being allowed to broadcast? It boggles my mind.
Does anybody know how he is? There's OG London. How is he getting by with this? How?
That woman love me, bro. I don't know why. I think Louisiana woman
I almost want to say Tron's on the Wi-Fi, but I don't know if many people in here would get Tron's on the Wi-Fi. So.
like they like New York niggas.
Yeah.
I don't know what y'all think. Yeah.
Yes, TikTok.
No shirt. See, I'm gonna get banned because I can't get on here with no shirt on.
Or wait, no, he's on Bigo. I think he's on Bigo because that's his favorite app. And he said he'd get banned. And Bigo will ban you for no shirt, smoking, anything. So he's on Bigo.
No, I gotta have my shirt on. I'm a warrior.
Oh God.
I am a
Chief Whistle Dick still thinks he's a warrior.
warrior. Okay? For real, I'm the real one.
Oh my God.
Oh yeah, I'm doing good, baby. I'm doing good.
Look
I'm
at the
doing good.
women.
I don't got no complaints. You know what I'm saying?
Look
Working
at him.
out, doing my thing.
Look at
Making
him.
sure
Look at him, Pearl. Look at him. He's flexing.
Yeah.
Because there's women in there.
He's trying to get some financial group going.
They said that he has already tried to start, I don't know how many cults in prison. He got beat down, though. He got beat down bad. And I think that's why they put him in solitary there for a while. He talks too much. I know, Nature Boy.
you know what I'm saying? Healthy, looking good. Haven't had sex in 3 years.
Yeah.
So good.
It's crazy. See, he's on that prison Wi-Fi for sure.
Yeah. I had to face my dark shadows and my demons and shit.
Oh God, he's still on that rhetoric, facing your demons. Oh, here we go.
Had to go through hell. I went through hell, like all the way. But hell is good because hell purifies you.
Oh my
You
God.
know? Get rid of all your weakness and shit. Everything that's weak in you just falls off.
Oh, here he goes with the
So-
different accents.
I want to tell y'all about everything that's been going on with me.
God, he looks like a
I am
demon.
smiling perspective. Thank you. What's up, Cynthia? What's up, Tamiko? What up, Manny? What up, Slow Motion? Queen was popping. Pretty Hippie was good. Teddy was popping. Wait, did I see? Oh, that's Evan. What up?
The thing
What
is, when I
that
see
spit.
his smile and I see him talking, all I see in my mind's eye is this man forcing two women to beat each other down.
Oh yeah, yeah. That was one of the worst that I ever watched. Malia and Velvet beating each other down. Dang, Velvet bit off Malia's titty. It was bad. But that's what he wanted. He wanted the women fighting over him.
Yo, y'all so beautiful. It's good to connect again.
That's
Y'all gonna
prayer
do prayer with
we
me?
do.
Y'all gonna pray with me?
Pray.
Say you look what? Say you looking good. Yeah, I became my higher version. I'm turning.
Well, let me read that. Does he still have two wives handing in? I haven't seen anything till I saw he had a phone now, like yesterday. He still has the Manson girls. He still has Fufu, Efaru. He still has Zoka and Malia. Aya left, and I never thought, hey, Ocean, I was hoping you'd come in here. I'm like, there's Vicky. Yeah, he's acting like he's in heaven. But most of the girls have left except for 3. Aya was his rider, okay? He treated them all horrible. He did treat Aya the worst. He made her drive all the way down to Costa Rica in a car that tore up. And then he hid from her. She flew back home, flew back down. So much has happened. You can still hear his craziness. Yeah, you can. And he's live from prison, y'all. And I'm pretty sure this is Bigo.
Turn into a superhero now.
He's in his higher version.
I love you too.
Ooh.
Afro in the building.
Effaru in the building. So Effaru's in the chat. Yep.
Yeah. You see that body? You want to see your body out of here again? Boom. There you go.
Oh my God. Watch him, y'all. He's going to kick that leg up in the air.
The body, boy.
Oh my God.
See?
Him and them birthing hips, them childbearing hips kill me. They have not went away. Okay.
See, now I can kick a nigga in the head.
There he goes.
Been working on my
I'm
flexibility.
going to die.
My shit. Right, you feel me?
Ah, God, Nature Boy, you're an idiot. Nothing you do.
It's like that other person named after a planet. Well, the person named after the thing that begins with an M that shines in the sky at night. They like to do some high kicks, don't they? Do high kicks go with the crazy?
I think it does. I swear.
Does being crazy allow you to lift your leg higher? Does this mean that's why my legs don't move? Is it a sign of sanity? No, it's the sign that my legs just don't move.
You're crazy, Pearl. That is so funny because it's true. Oh my God. Oh God. Let's watch him do karate. Look at him. Oh shit.
Look.
It's you versus you, Nature Boy. Remember, you're fighting yourself, your own demons.
And that's what pants on, nigga.
At least his tartars. His tartars
Sticking
are
in the
somewhat
head.
higher than the night planet's tartars are. Because boy, do those hang low.
He's still got them birthing hips, though. Watch him.
My legs, I had to get my legs right here. I can leg control. Hey,
You know what this is reminding me of?
Hey, this nigga. I'm not a host.
Hey.
I'm not a host. I'm not a host.
On the cameo.
I'm not a host. I got hoes. Hey, I got hoes in different area, coast area.
Sorry, Pearl. I went and got another cup of coffee. I left you by yourself to
It's
watch
reminding
him.
me of Cody doing his tune.
Cody,
Remember
yes.
the cameo? I'm just waiting for him to start doing some handstands.
Handstands. Yeah. Oh, this cracks me up. We won't watch the whole thing, but come on now. It can't be BJ 24/7. There's other stuff to laugh at.
Area, coast, hoes, queens.
Oh, God.
Area. I feel like a kid, like remember when you was a kid and you used to be like, look what I could do? I mean,
Nature Boy, you never grew out of that. Never. With your 45 years around the sun.
I've been in like, I just been finding all kind of cool shit that I could do. I found out I love Kung Fu. I like karate. I could sing really good. You know, I'm already really smart. I'm really like a genius and shit.
He believes that. He really believes he's a genius because he read. Well, he does read. Yeah, he does read. I'll
Nothing
give him
says
that.
genius more than I feel like I'm really like a genius and shit. Okay.
And shit. I feel like I'm a genius and shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. High IQ. I mean, look, no cult leader is really stupid, are they? I mean, you got to have something about you to
Oh no,
get
they
that
have
many
skills.
people. Oh yeah.
Yeah, they got skills.
Yeah, they got skills, but genius? No.
They never seem to
I'm a
use that
genius.
power for good though. It's
I'm mentally a
amazing, isn't
genius.
it?
It's always for bad. And people used to think I was crazy. And I said, this is a cult leader. So I would compare him to Warren Jeffs. I would compare him to, God, now it's left me. They were like, you're crazy. He ain't a cult leader. It's just women love him. I'm like, y'all will see
No,
one
he's
day.
Warren Jeffs, David Koresh, the whole
David
routine, he's
Koresh,
all of
yeah.
them.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, it's calming. Thanks. I appreciate that. I think that that's good for women.
Buford says he's got clues, confidence. That's one thing you can't say. He's definitely got confidence. It's some of the most delusional people.
Like, sometimes, you know, men like to look at women, but sometimes women need to see a man
Oh God, here we go.
and feel a man's energy. And I try to embody what makes a woman feel feminine.
Oh no,
You know, being away from a woman for like a long time, like I have been, it has made me really appreciate a woman. Like, it's like you had to fast.
Yeah, chasing forever. He's done. Ah, man. And you know who got that started? And she is still, they're both on here fighting with each other because they both had a baby with God, what is his name? Oh, Sean, what's his name? Why can't I think of it? And
I can
What's his-
see his face and I can't think of his name. Can't help you.
Solar. And Citizen was in not Janae's inbox, but he's with Velvet. They're always fighting over the same dude. It used to be Nature Boy. Now, then it was Solar. Now here comes Citizen. It's like these two have these soul ties to each other. They're never going to get rid of.
Sometimes you take that shit for granted. You feel me? And then when they take a woman away from you,
It's because you couldn't keep your hands off of a woman. And speaking of X, like we were talking about X earlier, that's where he put his revenge corn. I'll keep it TOS friendly. And that's essentially what got him hemmed up. He thought he took it down, but they were able to find it because people had recorded it. When any of the women decided to leave, what he would do is he would record them in sexual acts, demeaning themselves some way. And if they threatened to leave, he would put it, back then it was Twitter. Okay. And that's how Janae was able to really get him.
it should become spiritual. It
They
should become
raised
another
me,
level. You know what I mean? That's how I met God.
Yep, I did too.
So I think it's really important that men work out and like make women feel safe when you with them and romance them and, you You need to romance women again, like R&B shit, all that shit. You gotta bring all that back. Like I'm an R&B ass nigga. That's another thing I discovered. I love to sing to women. I love to. I look at God as a woman, and I feel like
I'm hearing that she's pregnant. I hope not,
Again,
but it will not shock me. Again.
this guy
By a
talking about
citizen.
respecting and protecting women, convicted rapist and abuser, talking about protecting women. Okay.
Yeah. The one who abused women. Yeah, nature did he. Right. So prisoners can string that. This is fascinating. I'm still, yeah. There's Ocean. Yes, prisoners can be on TikTok. Okay.
R&B.
Let's move
R&B
around.
is because it takes away from black
Oh
people.
God, here we go. He's got somebody up on cue.
Knowing that they are invading the image of the actual. If we image Christ as white and he wasn't white, it takes
He's still doing that same rhetoric, y'all. He's still on that same stuff. A lot of it he stole from Dr. Sebi.
away from the people that could have.
Let's go.
It was so.
This drives me nuts, y'all that have been a part of my channel for a long time. I got a playlist. It's called Crazy Call-Ins, and it's where the women used to call in to Nature Boy, because he would have them call in and ask what punishment he should give to the women that were there. And women would call in and tell him what he should do to abuse the other women. I'm not joking, y'all. Some of these videos are still on my channel. You gotta scroll way down. Yeah, it's on Bigo. There's the T swiped. If you swipe on Bigo, you won't have all that shit coming at you. But let's hear what this woman says.
Painful. Like it was just crazy. Rejected.
Let me go back over it.
And guess what? Everything that's done on this earth, if it's not right, I ended up going to prison in between the time that you went to. So hold on, because somebody else in my house is watching you. So I ended up going to prison myself in between the time that you went. Remember that I had told you, spoke to you when I was like, you should get her out of your house because she doesn't love you. And you was like, love don't keep a record. And I was like, but she keeps.
See, we still got these women worshiping him. This is crazy.
Keeping a record against you. Remember I told you that? And then I end up going to fucking prison. And then you end up going to prison.
Well, there you
And
go.
I'm just getting out. I just got out 6 months ago.
Oh, congratulations.
And I've just, huh?
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I ended up learning a lot about myself while I was in there, Eligio. Like, God will isolate you before he elevates you. You know what I'm saying? And I'm talking about up here and here. I'm talking about physically.
They love him.
Oh, well, yes, will isolate you before you are elevated.
Okay, now God's a woman again, y'all. He was on that God's a woman thing. He would go back and forth between God's a woman, God's a man. So now he's correcting her. She.
And so just remember, first of all, I love the strength. I don't give a damn what you've been through because
strong for you. I'm gonna be.
You know what I mean? We don't have to live in that. We living in today, and today is what matters. And guess what? Everything that's done on
He ain't listening to a thing this chick is saying. I promise you. He is just fronting for the camera. Watch him.
this earth, if it's not glorifying God, then it's useless anyway. That goes from a house to a car to everything. So just know that. And I'm proud of you. And I'm just really, really rooting for you. I was there. I was watching you on my little TV, on my little 13-inch. Cost me $325.
Why was Ocean hidden? Can somebody... Was that an accident? I think that's an accident. Hold on. Okay, can somebody unhide Ocean? Thank you, Al. Thank you. Sorry, Ocean. I think that was an accident.
Get that thing. Okay. Yeah. Oh, I wanted to ask you this too.
He's smoking, Pearl. This is the same
Well,
dude who was
no,
like, you
no
never put
rules for him.
it's this like this dude can go to prison and smoke. This is in live stream. And this is the dude who was like, we don't put anything in our body. Our body's a temple. I'm God. I'm 3.
How did it fit? I saw you getting frustrated when you were in court. But you gotta remember I was in prison watching. But remember, I do have a podcast, bitch. Learning. Exactly. Thank you, and Angelic.
Nobody's gonna go watch your podcast.
I was gonna ask you, how did it feel to have the judge, like the court, misunderstanding when you were saying we are gods? Like that misunderstanding and the fact that you weren't able to explain it to her really like they weren't giving you a chance to explain what you meant when you said we are gods. And it really just it bothered me. So I wanted to know how did it feel for you?
It was like the whole thing felt like a badass dream, bro.
Can
It
I
felt
answer
like
that
a nightmare
question
at the time.
Yes, you can. I
about
wasn't sure.
why do I think that it's the police? I don't think it's the police comment at all. I think it's as simple as it's the end of December and January bills are coming. I'm sorry, call me cynical. I just think it's about the money.
Yeah, that's it. That's what I think. His trial was broadcasted on Court TV. Was it Court TV? No, it was God, it's on my channel. God, it was one of them. It was from DeKalb County because I covered it. Sorry, Ocean. That was an accident, hon. Oh my God, I feel so bad. You didn't miss much, but the same old women are still flocking up there talking about you inspire me. She wanted to know what it was like during his trial. He's like, it was like I was in a nightmare. He never thought he was going to get caught. He thought he was just going to go on abusing and treating people like they were nothing. And he got away with it for a good 10 years. And just
I think
like
he still would have got away
everything.
with it if he hadn't have come into one of the 48,
States.
sort of the lower states.
If he would have stayed in somewhere like, well, he got kicked out of a lot of countries too. If he would have went back to Costa Rica, and that's why he went to these countries, because he got by with so much. When he came to Georgia and moved into that nice neighborhood, and the neighbors heard all that screaming. Y'all remember Malia running out of the house screaming to the top of her lungs? That was the beginning of the end. That was the beginning of the end. Thank you, Chasing.
Understood by everybody. I just felt like I was being crucified. I felt like everybody hated me. Nobody loved me. Nobody cared about me. I had nobody. I felt so lonely.
Oh my God.
I felt so like, I mean, it was so painful.
The way you made everybody in your cult feel when you put them in isolation, when you stuck them in corners, when you stuck them in closets, when you fed them nothing but lentils or starved them, you still ain't got half the karma, Nature Boy, Eligio, that you've done to those people who are still suffering. Most of the people that were in his cult, a lot of them are doing good now, but you can see the scars. The scars are still there.
Like it was just crazy.
Right.
Rejected.
Cause I think the part that was overlooked for me that really made me feel a certain type of way, cause I'm totally like I don't judge anybody in a situation. But my whole thing
Shut up.
is the part that bothered me is that they failed to realize that these women they went off a lot of what
I'll
the
tell
women
y'all what I know what she's going to say. They wanted to be there. We watched them leave and come back, leave and come back.
Yeah,
Oh,
here we go
God,
again.
Lord.
There's always going to be a woman ready to blame another woman. Throughout history,
Always.
the people who denounced witches have been other women protecting themselves by putting down other people.
Always. And it's always another woman that's going to do it to another woman. Watch what she says. Hey, Bradley.
said, right? A lot of it was because Velvet has your baby and she decided to go on this tangent with the Janae girl. But they failed to realize how many times Janae pursued you.
Told you. Told you.
That's why I'm like, how is it that you can they need to have a reverse, you know how they have like perversion, they need to have a reverse pervert, like little girl, it's like a little girl who is trying to find a grown man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, he loved them young, didn't he? That's who he preyed on. Velvet was 18 years old when she went over there because she thought she was going to live in nature. He painted a picture to them. You come over here, you're going to live in nature. We're going to get back to the basics, which is appealing. A lot of people want to get back to that. But when they got there, it was so different than what he made it look like on social media. And let me tell y'all something. This dude knew how to make things look beautiful. If you didn't know, you would think, oh man, I want to go over there too and live in nature and eat mangoes and salads and jump off waterfalls. The abuse behind it all, and he didn't even hide it. He did it on social media. Chasing's in here. Ocean's in here. There's a lot of y'all. Y'all remember this.
It's like they should have a reverse role. Like, okay, she did pursue him. You have to really also remember that part.
Yeah.
Y'all want to get mad because I'm saying that, but it's true.
Girl, talk your shit.
Down.
People forget. I'm glad you mentioned that, Vicky, because a lot of people forget. I'm going to let this play. I'm going to find it, but I ain't going to play the whole thing because some of y'all, hold on. Boy, that Wi-Fi prison's acting up.
God wants me to tell you that you're beautiful.
Oh, God.
And that you can do nothing wrong, and that you're loved, and that everything's going to be okay.
Dang,
His
I type
version of
up
God
nature.
definitely has. Karen Darling.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
I was just going to say his version of God really does give that whole sort of live, laugh, love philosophy. It's the most basic bullshit ever. I mean, really, he can convince these women with the most standard back of a
Basic.
Oh, really basic. I mean, just beyond basic.
When I type in Nature Boy, you want to know one of the top channels that comes up? Mine.
Is it you?
It is. It's me, and it's been years. I'm trying to find. There I am again. Let me let this play while I look for it.
It's not that I can't talk about it. It's just that it's irrelevant. It's so irrelevant now. It's kind of like God explained it away. I'm not, I'm happy. I'm happy right here. I'm not trying to really go nowhere. Like I'm cool right here. I'm chilling. You feel me? Like I'm in love with myself. Like I like.
Of course, you love your kelf. Y'all remember that? I love my kelf with a C because we're cells inside of a cell inside of a cell.
Me. It's like y'all like me. Y'all find me interesting. I like me. You feel me? So I've been giving me my time, me my love, me my attention, and it's been helping. You know what I'm saying? So who y'all want to see next?
Shocking
Come on.
news that he loves himself. I would never have guessed.
Right. No one would have ever guessed that. And dang, did they remove it from the internet? Him talking about his son? Yeah, I found it.
Himself said,
Hold on.
"You should not ever compare me to anyone. Oh, what they going through."
Maybe it's a good thing I can't find it. It would make people
Master
sick.
teachers don't say they're master teachers. Master teachers allow up.
But I'm be real, all the way honest with y'all. Y'all already know. I would never ever rape a girl. I would never do nothing like that. Excuse me. We can't say that on here.
Shut up. Okay. I've had all I can take of this. Anyway, Nature Boy streaming from solitary confinement in prison. Not much has changed here, as we see. I'm shocked that they're allowed to do this.
I'm really shocked. More so the specifics of his crime, given that he's a cult leader. To me, I understand a certain amount of limited internet access. I could even understand some people who have done sort of more basic crimes. I could understand them being on TikTok. To me, it seems illogical, but I can understand it. But when your crimes involve exploiting people in the way that he exploited women, it would be like if somebody was a stalker and you allowed them to use internet in prison to continue to stalk. There's surely got to be certain types of crime that he's going to exploit the services that he can get to continue to do the same type of crime. It makes no sense to me. But like somebody who's embezzled a load of money, being allowed to do people's books for them while they're inside, it doesn't make any sense.
No, it doesn't. And the crimes that he has committed, oh my God. This was on Court TV. Oh my God. I got to show y'all something real quick. Hold on. Oh my God. He addresses the judge. I forgot about this. God.
I just want to say something to all of them.
Well,
I just want to say.
Just direct it to me, please, not to.
I'll direct it to you. I'll direct it to you.
Okay.
Are you happy?
He asked the judge if she was happy.
Are you happy?
I'm not answering any questions of yours, Mr.
I forgive you. I forgive you, and I still love you. I forgive you, and I still love you. I got nothing in my heart. I'm not mad at you. I'm not upset with you. I forgive you. I want you to know I still love you and forgive you.
God almighty. Oh my God. Demon boy. Chief Whistle Dick. There he is in all his glory. Y'all remember he had that little mask on? They gave him a kid's mask. Oh yeah, I know. Yeah, it's a lot of it is still on my channel. A lot of it I took off. And I've got them loaded though. I'm just gonna go over some of this stuff one day. Just back down memory lane. Oh, it's dark though. Some of it is, yeah. I mean, I don't want to say a cult leader's funny, but some of it. Hold on. Some of this stuff was
Maybe
funny.
make a specific channel for it. Do a backup channel that's not monetized. That's got all the cult stuff on it.
Yeah, because I could never be monetized when I was covering him. They absolutely would not monetize that. There was no way. I went years without being monetized.
I'm not your wife.
Oh man. Just looking at some of this stuff. Oh man, I remember this. Let me show y'all this one real quick. This is when he thought he was Jesus. Pearl, I don't know if you even saw this one. This one's on my channel. Pearl, you're going to get a kick out of this. Watch this. Oh, you can hear me laughing.
Lord. The kingdom of God is the mind of God. I am. We are all astrological programmers. Trying to understand that we are God. I am God. You are God. You are me, and I am you, vibrating on a different frequency of ourselves. We are the sun. And each individual.
Look how skinny they were.
But he really
Today,
knew
the
how
ones-
to sell the initial look. If you don't look too closely, this again has got that whole
Yes.
sort of paradise. There's a garden and everyone's sitting enraptured by what he's got to say, and he's all in white. You know, he knew how to sell
Yep.
things.
He did, like I was saying earlier. But if you're not looking, I want you to look. Some of them have passed away. I think one of them has in this. He was very young. I can't think of his name right now. I want you to look how skinny they are. They don't look like that today. They're healthy.
Unit for a person is a fractal version of itself. We are the sun experiencing life in human form subjectively. One mind.
One mind. One self. Dang. My channel's come a long way since then. I wasn't even monetized. I just, man, that is crazy to look back on. Pretending to be, what is that channel? BBC went out there. They were one of the
They did,
first to
yes.
try to do, yeah. You can find it, BBC, Eligio Bishop, or Nature Boy. He refused to talk with, God, I can't think of his name. But look that up and it'll give you a better understanding. It's a classic plan, create dependency, leadership. Yep. And that's what he did. That's exactly what he did. Anyway, sorry I went from Earth to covering Brittany a little bit to Nature Boy. I wanted to cover all the bases today.
I think that's what makes the channel so special, because talk about everything, no fixation on one point.
I can't just fixate on one. There's so much to talk about. You know, people are just so wrapped up into one person. And like somebody said earlier, that does box your channel in. Yes, you do, Mama Bear. He's not diving because she has a bad back. Oh, okay. He studied all the cults. He did. He had those books back there on all of them. I remember all that. There is tons of Nature Boys. Yes, he ain't the only one. She did a great video on Nature. But who was that, Tickety? I'm sorry, I missed it. Jasmine. Okay. There's some people that still break down Hood Horrors, I think is the name of it. Hood Horrors is a good channel too. When you're not good at anything, cover Brittany, right? Nah, I'm good. Yes, he took Dr. Sebi's basics and twisted it. The B6 diet was one of the top ones, which we called it the Be Sick diet because it about killed some people. Thank you, Cammie. But yeah, a lot of his teachings, I'm using air quotes, you can't see me, come from Dr. Sebi. He copied a lot of people and then took it and put his own spin on it and then acted like it was his own. But I think he'll be in prison for the rest of his life. You know what? I just started watching a little bit about Shani and Rev. I never really got into them, but they've been coming up in my recommendations, and I've been looking at them. Yes. Rest in peace, Mama Dia. She came there and stopped taking her blood pressure and heart medicine due to his orders, and she lost her life.
Tragic.
Mm-hmm. All right, y'all. Well, I've been on here for 2 hours. I'll say one more thing before I sign off. Earth, when you want to address me or any of us, do it directly, please. And you ever want to talk, I can drop a link. I mean, seriously, do not ever. Let me show y'all this again for those y'all just getting here. Earth thought she was slick. Nope. That was my content. My content that we were going to review. That Earth and we had reviewed. Takes it in the middle of, we were just about to review it and puts it behind a paywall. My stuff. And then says this right here. Next time I won't be so nice. What are you going to do, Earth? Because that's going to look a little funny when it's mine, ain't it? If you keep pulling up my streams and playing them. First of all, ain't nobody pulling up anything of yours. That was the first. And it was mine. And you were talking to me. I have a right to respond. Other than that, I've never pulled up anything of yours. Believe that. Talking shit about me and lying on my name. Who lied on your name? Who? Put a name on it. Don't do subliminals, Earth. I've had enough. Okay, badass. Y'all have been pulling my streams for months. Now, you know that's a lie. You know that's a lie. The jerks ain't been live in 6 months, and on mine, there is nothing of yours. Don't make me do it, Earth. Go, she says, you've been doing it for months on end to grab a reaction from me. Earth. There ain't no reaction from you, girl. To have a back and forth with me. Okay, girl. Yeah. The mere fact I will never give you all tells me you're a coward. That's what it tells me. Get a life, move on, and shut the fuck up. I do appreciate your efforts, though. Bravo, stupid. Bravo. Now run along, little ones. Go find other content to farm off of. How she uses mine.
Don't stop believing your own publicity.
Earth, why don't you handle this one on your own and not run up under somebody's skirt for once? I'm still here, Earth. I can drop you a link, Earth. You got something to say? Just say it. You think somebody wasn't going to send that to me? I'm not on X. I will be now. I'll be watching you. Yeah, Nuck, if you're back, buddy. Wow, Earth sounds like the Temu plastic hamster. I nearly pissed myself. Thank you, Cammie. They are far and few between. And I ain't even trying to be a badass here. I'm just saying, This sounds in Earth. You got. Why did you type that? You go delete that. That's embarrassing. Go rotate Earth. Gangster, not hamster, right? Oh, bless her heart. Bless her heart. Anyway, y'all, I've been on here a little over 2 hours. Thank you so much, Pearl, for coming up with me.
Always
I
a
do
pleasure, darling.
appreciate. Yeah. All right. I'm out. Y'all have a beautiful and blessed New Year's. Well, what's today? The 29th. Tomorrow's New Year's Eve. I mean, I feel bad for Earth. Pearl thing, poor thing is still trying to fit in somewhere, anywhere. I know, and you can't help but kind of feel sorry for her. That's why I've taken it easy on her, but that right there ain't going to fly. Nope. No, Earth, I saw that. Somebody sent it to me. I'll be back, Earth. All right, I'm out. Y'all have a beautiful and blessed day.